Also welcome our viewers coming through from New Zealand. This match, a second qualifying round fixture between Brisbane, first round losers to Balmain, but only by 3 points, against South Island, who also went down in their first round match in Sydney against Canberra. Brisbane, to qualify for the quarterfinals, will need to win tonight and win by at least 11 points in order to have any chance whatsoever of making the quarterfinals. South Island have a job ahead of them because not only will they need to win, but they'll also have a 12-point deficit to overcome from their first match, and to qualify need to win in excess of 20 points. Let's have a look at the Brisbane team first up for tonight. There's a few changes there. Players out from State of Origin matches, carrying injuries. Rod Morris is out, Paul Kahn, Mark Murray and also Mal Meninga, who unfortunately, due to a funeral of his father, cannot be here tonight. But they have a pretty good side just the same, and they'll take a ton of beating in this match tonight. The South Island team, I understand, has 5 players from the touring Kiwi side, which will give us some indication of the strength of the 1982 Kiwi team commencing their tour next Thursday against the Gold Coast here in Queensland. Here's a full team for the South Island. There's a few ex-internationals here, a few players that haven't made the tour, one because Bennett, O'Donnell because of unavailability and so forth, but there's a pretty good South Island team. They'll be much fitter and much better than they were last time round against Canberra, I understand. We'll wait and see. Joining me tonight for commentary during the match and also at all the breaks is ex-Kangaroo John Sattler. And John, nice to have you with us again.
Thanks, Bill.
We'll be back after this break with the kick-off for the first quarter. Missile. Who's the one that... I thought he did it well. He did it with a lot of finesse. Here's the kick-off coming up now, and referee is Barry Gomersall. He, of course, was in charge of the State of Origin match last Tuesday night here at Lane Park. From the kick-off, that is Colin Scott taking it up there. This Brisbane team, as I mentioned, a couple of players out. Rod Morris, due to a neck injury, which he sustained in the State of Origin. Paul Kahn has a cork thigh. Mark Murray, a bruised shoulder, and, of course, Mal Meninga, unfortunately, had that funeral to go to, which is bad luck. But there's some good players in here. A couple of interesting players we'll be watching. However, New Zealand end up with it. And that's Wayne Dwyer with it. Coming back inside there is Griffin. Swinging it away, that's Dalzell. Dalzell put to the ground right on the quarter line. Away from dummy half, the big front rower in Stokes. Jerry Stokes going through. Ball kicked back by South Island. As they carry it on, trying to find a way through there is O'Donnell. He's going to be put to the ground. Coming up as dummy half is Griffin. It's Green. Also in there to give him a bit of a hand is his other centre, Murphy. So Murphy and Green in the centres. Nice combination. Bit of Irish about that. That's Dalzell. Wrapped up. The tackler there was Norm Carr. State of Origin lock last time out, and played a good game too. Tony Cole, he's one of the veteran internationals in the side. Coming through is Edkins. Cole, of course, is the captain of this South Island team tonight. Final tackle coming up. Griffin's the dummy half. Over then to French. French is eventually put to the ground then. And so we'll have the first scrum of the match coming up. Brad Sully, of course, comes in for Mark Murray. Murray and Wally Lewis had been combining particularly well in the inside halves. The referee Gomersall handed out a lot of penalties last week, particularly against Steve Mortimer, and he's putting him in against Brad Sully opening part of the night tonight. So a penalty to South Island, and it'll be Edkins who'll be the man to kick for a touch. And he's going to find it. That is a good kick, and that'll put this Brisbane side under a little bit of pressure now as the South Island take the tap with Griffin. Griffin sends it across to Dalzell. Dalzell held up about 8 metres out from the Brisbane line. Can South Island start off in a good frame of mind by getting an early try? Griffin turns it back inside and went over the shoulder of Dwyer. They quickly recovered, however, but lost a lot of momentum. From the play the ball now. Not a good pass, but nicely picked up by Edkins. Little kick coming through. Could be a bit of a chance here. Yes, it's going to be a big chance. Diving at it over there will be Green, and Green is in, is he? Yes, he's in. Green in for the try. A great start for the South Island. There was no one really at home there for Brisbane, as you'll see. It was Brad Backer who was hanging back there. So it is Green. Here it is now. That's beautifully picked up by Edkins. Now the little kick coming up here from the 5'8" O'Donnell. And there's no one at home there. Backer not showing as much pace as we've normally seen from him. And the ball rolls into the in-goal area. We wait for Murphy to be the first, or Green rather, to be the first one through, and he's in for the try. Here's the head-on now, John.
Yes, Bill, very good quick thinking there for that kick through. And as you say, Backer, he seemed to be dawdling a little bit, because we all know that he has heaps of pace, but Green showed plenty also.
He was the first one there.
Yes.
And
very good start for the South Island.
Yes, they have a lead of 3-0, and it will be the winger in Hudson, Lou Hudson, who I believe is one of the players who'll be playing for New Zealand against the Gold Coast down there at Burleigh Heads on Thursday. This one's just away to the left-hand side of the uprights. So New Zealand leading by 3-0.